for economic development. How much are we right now allocating to the loan interest buy-down program?
250,000.
Okay. And so I've established a small business advisory group in District 6, and we have all kinds of different industries, barbershops, engineers, architects, roofers, restaurateurs, and I've had the pleasure of meeting with small business owners who are members of Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, different chambers, and every meeting, even in chance encounters, when I ask a business owner, what do you need right now to be successful, it's always access to capital, and I've not heard anything, that's a consistent message. So I strongly support increasing the funding level. I'm curious, so is Lift Fund here today? I thought I saw. Hi, Janie. Do you mind coming up for a second? I wonder if you could speak. Hi. It won't be a hard question, I think. If you could speak to the impact of increasing the loan buy-down fund, how that would impact small businesses.
So right now with the 250,000, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. For the 250,000 right now, we use other funds to be able to make $1 million in loans. So by you can do the math, right? I mean, so if you put at 500, then you would do 2 million in loans, you know, so on and so on as incremental. The other piece of it is the importance to the small business owner. Not only do they need access to capital, it's how easy is it for them to get the access to capital. Because most of the people in the LMI community, the low to moderate income level community, do not have the right FICO scores and all that kind of stuff. So what we're doing is able then, with your dollars that you're buying that interest rate down, that consumer, that small business person now has the capacity at a bigger amount, that they'll be able to borrow money at a bigger amount. So that's what a program like this does. And we've implemented it now for a few years, and se me prendió el foco. My goodness, what haven't we been asking, you know, for more to be able to help more people? And so, you know, now I don't think I've ever asked you for a lot of money, and this time we are, because it will help for so many people in our community. So thank you for asking the question.
Yes, ma'am. And I've heard another number thrown out, 500,000. I'd like to see us increase it to that.
To what? How much?
To 500, to double the amount.
Million would be great.
But you know, yeah, I'm glad you don't disagree with me. But you know, that's the number that's been brought to me by a number of business owners. But you know, anything over the 250, I'd like to see us increase it to be able to support our small businesses, especially after the last 2 years. I know that we're looking at ARPA funding, but I think this would be a job. And
by the way, the ARPA money is doing very well.
Good.
We've almost exceeded the whole thing.
Fantastic. That's a good report. You know, the multiplier effect is in regards to jobs and development, I think would be really helpful to us. And actually, I think I just have a couple questions for Doug.